Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce RTX 4070 Super in Helldivers II. This one is the Founders Edition model of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers, and I'm not manually overclocking it. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power Ups GPU-Z. Resizable bar is enabled, and we got 12 gigs of that good GDDR6X memory. And over on the left, we're pairing it with a Ryzen 9 7950X 3D with half of its cores disabled. We're only utilizing the 3D cache core, so it's basically the same as a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D, which is a great pairing for this card. And over on the memory tab, we're using 32GB of DDR5 6000MHz RAM in dual channel. Let's get into it, shall we? And here we have it, guys. We got a couple of friends here with us. We're not alone in this one. Great stuff. And let's go over the settings first. We're starting at 1080p resolution, using 100% resolution scale, or native res basically, and using the ultra settings preset, which is very adequate for the 4070 Super, of course. We're getting 100 plus FPS right here, as you can see. What's our objective? Acquire soil scan data. Okay, so let's get to it, my friends. This is a high refresh experience, basically, at the 1080p resolution. To be expected. Honestly, I thought it was going to do a little bit better before I got into it, but hey, it is what it is. It's still a buttery smooth experience, of course. Look at that frame time graph, right? It is amazing in that regard. And well, if you bought a GPU like this for 1080p, I actually recommend you to look into some 1440p monitors, because this is clearly a 1440p GPU. It has the same power as something like an RTX 3090, like actually gaming power, not power utilization. That's much lower, of course. As you can see, it's not even hitting 200 watts of usage, which is nice. It's nice and power efficient, you know, for the performance it gets. And yeah, I think that's enough 1080p though. You get the idea. It's running flawlessly on this res. Even with explosions and stuff like that, it won't really drop by that much, guys. This is really well optimized. And here in the forest area, which is one of the most intensive areas, it only dips into like the lower 100s at times. I saw like 109 right there for a second. But yeah, overall, an insanely good experience, to be expected at 1080p from such a good GPU, you know? Now, let's bump it up to 1440p resolution using the same ultra settings, of course, and we're getting right around 90 frames per second. This is interesting. It's getting pretty similar FPS to what I saw with the 4070 Ti Super, although this is in a completely different map, so we can't really compare it one-to-one. I actually tried it for a little bit at 4K, comparing to the RTX 4070 Ti Super in this particular title in the same map, and I saw the 4070 Ti Super getting 60 plus FPS, whereas this one was dropping into the low 50s very often, so it got like 55 to 60 most of the time, whereas the other card got like around 70 most of the time, or 65 to 70. So considerable little jump right there in performance, but is it worth $200 of a difference? I don't think so. This is clearly the better value GPU in my opinion. And of course, this is the oh boy, finally we're seeing some action, I guess. Not really a lot though. Come on, where are all of the aliens? I've been running around forever. I don't see any of them. Only in squads of like what, 5 or 6 aliens at a time. This is not good. I want to see more. Nothing is happening. This is kind of boring in this mission. Should have picked another one. Actually, I picked another one, but the game disconnected me, so yeah. It is what it is. It still has a lot of disconnecting issues and server issues, this one, unfortunately. So maybe what I need to do is actually gather some friends and play it with some friends, because online is kind of broken with the random people, you know? Alright, finally, we're seeing more aliens coming towards us. Not really, they're dead. More of them right here. Good stuff. There we go. Are we good? Oh no, that's the orbital strike or whatever it is. Yes, I want to see it. I knew I was gonna die there, okay, but I just wanted to see it up close. Little tiny explosions with smoke effects and so on. It doesn't impact anything, as you could see there. It's always gonna be buttery smooth. There we go. Killing them bears. Stop killing me, guys, please. Thank you. I'm getting flashbacks. Oh, come on. What the? Oh, there we go. Finally. That's exactly what I wanted, but still. It's a little bit up close and personal. What the hell? Why did they just spawn there? Okay, mission complete. That's it. Very easy, indeed. I think I'm gonna try another map here at 1440p resolution, guys, because of variety. You know, it's probably gonna be around the same in terms of FPS, because it's super consistent once again, but I want to check it out nonetheless. Okay, we're in another world, my friends. As I told you, this seems to be a little bit less intensive than the previous one, getting like 10 more FPS because we don't have vegetation around here. But hopefully when we get to the action, it's gonna drop to the same values as before, because usually you get more FPS down here in the desert, of course, but in near the nests of these guys. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, okay. You end up getting a little bit less FPS and kind of the same as the other maps. Actually, we're getting around the same right now, as we're seeing a ton of them bastards. Okay, okay. Oh boy, don't die like this. Come on, come on. Oh, Jesus. So that's what I want to see, guys. There we go. Good, 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 good. I just bumped up the difficulty from easy to medium, and this is what we get. Kind of an insane difference, isn't it? Come on, jump like this. Yeah, there we go. I love the diving mechanics as well in this game. Great stuff. All right, all good, guys. That was really hard, actually. That's why I don't play on medium, usually. Yeah, these are the areas that I was telling you about, where it drops a little bit to around the same values, no matter the map where you're in. Yeah, 80s, as you can see. Oh my god, okay. So, again, around the same FPS as in the forest area, in the previous one that we played. Yeah, interesting. A lot of effects, smoke effects here, lighting as well. Looks great in my opinion. And okay, that's about it. Gosh, damn it. For the 1440p resolution, hopefully I'll be able to change the resolution to 4K now without dying. It's gonna be difficult, guys, but here we go. I'm gonna try. Launch myself here. Oh boy, they're dead. No, 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 no. What the hell? That's bugging out. Oh my god! Oh! What the? This one is a big one. Okay. Okay, can I please go over? Yes, there we go. Throw grenade, I guess. Couple of them. 3. Yeah, come on. Grenades don't really do much against this guy. At least he's just standing still there, allowing us probably to play at 4K resolution. So let me just do it. Here we have it, 4K using the Ultra Settings preset. Oh, I can instantly feel the slowdown. It doesn't feel terrible. It's 50-ish FPS, you know. It's definitely playable for this game. But, yeah, it's not 60 plus all of the time anymore, like we've seen with that 4070 Ti Super. This is where these cards start to differentiate a little bit. The other one still gave a flawless experience. This one, you'd need to drop it down to, like, high, or maybe add a little bit of DLSS, but unfortunately this game doesn't have DLSS, so can't really do that. Yeah, the upscaling from the game works okay at 4K res. It's one of the worst looking upscalers that I've seen recently, so I wouldn't really choose to utilize it. I think I would rather play on high settings instead of ultra and native resolution, but I'll still test the upscaling a little bit. What the hell, that guy's just bugged there. Hello? Can you come over here, buddy? Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. Come over here. What the hell, dude? That's so weird. Hello? Guy? Please. Oh, yes. Orbital strike. That's a good idea. Good stuff, guy. Here we go. Good job. That one is dead. Look at the size of the thing. Holy crap. All right, we did it. One of them is dead, and one more to go to finish this mission. You can actually get 60 FPS at times, as you can see, but I really want to see the FPS down here as well. Maybe it's gonna dip into the 40s. Look at that, 53. Yeah, okay, so no 40s, but definitely lower 50s. Yeah, that's what we're seeing here. Okay, well, yeah, 50 FPS, it actually touched that. Alright, I'm gonna try the ultra quality render scale right here, which should be enough to put us above 60 all of the time. There we go, look at that. much better experience like this. Even here, it's only dropping into the low 70s. It does make a big difference. It gives you a big boost in FPS for sure. It's just that it looks way softer. I am using a 42-inch monitor here at 4K resolution, so of course I can tell all of the imperfections in the image, but I really do believe that even a 32-inch monitor would be noticeably softer when you turn on that render scale in this particular title. It's unfortunate, once again, and I really thought they would add DLSS or something, but it's not looking like they will. Oh my god, lots of explosions here. Very interesting. Okay. Alright, let's kill them bastards. Dropping down into the 60s now. Alright. Oh boy, still a lot of explosions. Okay, I like it. I like it. And it's... Oh my god! I should have seen it coming. Look at this over here, getting 66 FPS. So yeah, if you prefer to use the render scale, if the softer look doesn't really bother you, you can definitely play like this. It's gonna be a flawless experience. Basically, this is giving the same FPS as the 4070 Ti Super did at native resolution, but this one is using some upscaling, which is still ultra quality upscaling, so probably like 1800p or something internally. So yeah, it works quite well. I just wish it was DLSS. Alright, so the other charger thingy, the big guy, is around here apparently. Yep, there he is. Oh, that's easy. Okay. No, come over here. Come over here. Buddy. Hello? He didn't die. It didn't hit him. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy, I killed one of ours. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I think I did. Maybe it was the actual thing. I'm gonna revive them. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We got this. I'm so sorry. I'm really not sure if it was me, but yeah. Oh, okay. My boy actually revived them before I could. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna go now. I'm just gonna go now. Yeah, I'm taking a bath. I am just taking a bath. Please leave me alone. All right. Shot in the ass, boy. Next up, I'm gonna stop it there, and I'm gonna play on high settings with native resolution again. It should get around the same FPS as we've been seeing here with the settings that we just played on. This game also doesn't require a restart to apply everything. It's just the texture quality, but we do have enough VRAM for ultra textures, even at 4K, so I'll leave it be. Everything else is on the high preset now. It looks so much crispier, guys, and you all know that crispy things are very important in games, right? And I love them. Obviously, that's why I am crisp. Anyways, killing these guys over here. It definitely doesn't really achieve the same FPS as we've seen at Ultra with the upscaling, you know, or the render resolution and ultra quality. But since the game is so consistent when it comes to its 1% lows, maybe it's not really going to drop from 60 yet, okay? I need to see it in the other area, like with a lot of smoke effects and so on. In this area, it's dropping into the lower 60s without us seeing any monsters or aliens or whatever you want to call them, bugs. It's not really dropping from 60. 60 FPS is the 1% low right now, and it's pretty stable, although you can imagine that in other maps and with some explosions right here in this area as well, or maybe fighting these guys right here very close to us. Let's see. 60, still 60 flat. Are you serious? I was really trying, guys, to drop it down from 60 to like 59 at least, but it's hard to do so. I think if you have a factory overclocked 4070 Super, or maybe if you just manually overclock it, it will get 60 plus 100% of the time at 4K native with high settings. And high settings looks basically the same as ultra settings here, so yeah, feel free to do that, guys. Let's see this area right here. Yeah, it's still the same thing as previously, guys. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, you know what? I'm gonna throw a grenade right there, and hopefully they'll step on it and die. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Good stuff. And here we go. We made it, guys. Oh, 59 FPS, 1% lows there. While it was landing, it probably dipped to the 50s. Completely unplayable. I'm just obviously kidding. Alright, so the last thing to do is probably play the game a little bit at 8K resolution. Here we go, guys. We're now playing at 8K native using the high settings still. And of course, it is not going to be playable. Here in the spaceship, we're getting 20 FPS. Usually, you get the same FPS down there in the actual world, you know, as looking out the window here. So it would get like 19, 20 FPS or something. It's pretty terrible. But let's go down there and give it a shot. Also, I'm not sure if you've been noticing that VRAM utilization, but this game also does not utilize a ton of VRAM. At 4K, it was right around like, what, 7 to 8 gigabytes most of the time, which is very good, of course, especially for a recent title. And here at 8K native res with high settings with ultra textures, it's getting 10 gigabytes of VRAM usage, so it's not maxing out the 12 gig frame buffer on a 4070 Super. Yeah, 18, 19 FPS, so pretty much the same as looking out the window, as I told you, of the spaceship. It is not playable, but it is super sharp. Like, this is the sharpest that we'll see. Helldivers 2, holy, it's really nice, but it's definitely not something that you should do, and not something that anybody will do, honestly, because no one plays at 8K. I'm gonna set it down to, like, come on, performance right here, and this probably renders the game at 4K and then upscales to 8K, looking a little bit better than... No, it actually looks worse than 4K. And it gets lower FPS. See, this upscaler is just crap here in this game. I don't like it. Oh my god, what the hell are those? I've never seen those before. Okay, interesting. Oh boy, come on. Explosions and stuff. I guess this is playable, right? It's getting 40-ish FPS, especially after seeing those terrible... teens, you know, 18, 19 FPS. It's actually super playable like this, but who's gonna do it, right? And on top of the resolution being ridiculous, it looks worse like this than it does at 4K. Anyway, that's been it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you in the next one very soon. Oh boy, there we go. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.